We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Quarterback making checks. Right back to him on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Air in the gun, third down, here's Carr. It's complete to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. Here he comes with the return. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Back to throw, it's Mayava. With the catch, it's Miller. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long.
You know, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
The give is to Miller. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The Trojans headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Rides to the back. Got a little grass. Spins away from the defense. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Trojans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Using his legs, it's Walton. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Pulls it in. It's Graham. Makes a grab and room to run. The 20. Inside the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Irish. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Trying the left side. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll go right back to him. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. To the ground to try to move the chains. Across the 45. Oh, look out on the right. 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Trojans.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Using his legs, it's Walton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The offense changing the play. Gets the back moving. Here's Carr to throw. Finds his man. It's Walton. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking for a man. It's Carr. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure on this defense. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They punt it away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll try the right side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good. You got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting their quarterback hit as he throws the football.
Shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Finds the big tight end. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellows, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We begin with Florida Atlantic taking on the ECU Pirates.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
And it's the Florida Atlantic Owls in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. Right back to the well. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. The Trojans use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Jordan. Maybe a crease. Past the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Once he got some room, it was over. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He goes out of bounds at the 7-yard line and leaves the offense in a big hole. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
On the run, deep down the right side. Upstairs, he's got it. He steps out of bounds across midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and just a second ago, they were backed up in their own end, and not anymore.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And that, what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's where I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in.
It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get.